Hey guys, Scarrow9 here, and welcome back to my channel today. And in this video I'm going to be continuing my Destiny Strike specific loot series, and as the name suggests, in this series I take a look at all the pieces of armor and weapons that can only be obtained from these strikes and strike playlists within Destiny, and I examine the usefulness and other things such as how cool they look and stuff, and I put all that information into a video for you guys, my awesome viewers. As I said in the last video in this series, I am only doing reviews of the weapons and armor pieces that I have gotten to drop for myself. I am not comfortable giving my opinion on a weapon or piece of armor that I have not yet acquired. It just kind of feels fake. How can I tell you guys how I feel about something if I don't know how I feel about something? So hopefully you understand that, and hopefully this process will kind of give you the idea of the drops rates as well, as I do a video the day after I get it. So you can just kind of look at the spacing out of the video and know I do about consistent 5 strikes a day, I'd say, something around there. Some days more than others, of course, but we're just going to go ahead and say an average of about 4 or 5 a day. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at the Does Not Bow auto rifle. This is a Fallen themed weapon, and this comes from any Fallen themed strike. Personally, I got mine from the Vanic strike, however it can drop from the Saber strike as well. And aesthetically, this gun looks absolutely amazing. I love the Fallen themed things in this game, just the fact that you can combine it with a weapon. Looks really cool. Just the spikes and stuff come out of the weapon really does look awesome. It goes hand in hand with the other Fallen themed weapon, the Baron's Ambition, which I also have a review on it, and which I use a lot. It is a crazy weapon. If you have not seen a review on it, I will annotate it at the very end of this video, so definitely go and check that out, because it is one of the best, if not the best, heavy machine gun in the game right now. Alright, so the Does Not Bow initially seemed like a fantastic weapon to me. It had a pretty good combination of fire rate, stability, and impact. They all kind of balance each other out. The only problem I could see initially is that the magazine only holds 22 bullets, which is quite small and might pose some problem. So as a result, I recommend a pair of gauntlets that allow you to reload this weapon quicker, or a perk that allows you to reload it quicker on the weapon itself. So let's go ahead and look at the stat and roll mine came with, so I can explain this further. Mine pretty much got destroyed by one perk. I got almost a perfect roll except for one perk, which just made this gun unusable, which kind of sucks, and you will see why in a little bit. So mine dropped at 296 attack, which is pretty high for random drop. It's not the highest, but that is pretty good, especially for just random strike drops. So definitely be looking out. It looks like this one can drop at a little bit higher. I might have just gotten lucky though. In the sight column, I can choose beyond the red dot ORS, the steady hand IS, or the range lens RLS3 sight. I choose the steady hand IS sight because it is the cleanest sight of the 3. I can see more of the screen when I'm using that, but it's all personal preference. The next perk is where the trouble comes in, and this would be the Focus Fire perk. And I will explain why this perk absolutely destroys this weapon later on, but just know if you get this, your weapon's pretty much done. I'm sorry, it's pretty bad. In the third column, I could choose between the Fitted Stock or Feather Mag, which I use for a smaller magazine, but at much higher reload speed. This seems to be a pretty good trade-off in PvE, but not PvP. And finally, my third perk in this selection is Will of Light, which actually might be a better perk for this weapon. You do more damage versus taken enemies. So, smaller magazine and higher reload speed versus more damage to some enemies. If you have this choice, I might actually go with Will of Light. And finally, my final perk was Hidden Hand, which is definitely one of the better perks I could have gotten. And as you can see, like I said, I received almost a perfect roll, and it was just ruined by Focus Fire, which really sucks. And why does this suck so much? So many people will know that Focus Fire is the perk that absolutely just kind of destroyed and ruined the Suros regime in year 1. It was so bad that in year 2, the Suros regime now has another perk that you could choose instead of it. Bungie realized this perk is not a very good one. I don't know why they didn't just get rid of it altogether. I guess for variety or something. And what this perk does, it makes your gun fire slower for an increase of damage. However, this is not a fair trade-off. As you can see in my Crucible gameplay, people were killing me just for the simple fact that they got more bullets on me in the same amount of time. The increased damage from this perk is not nearly enough to make up for the slow fire rate. So if you have this, don't use it. And like I said, just to sum it up, this weapon without Focus Fire has the potential to be quite amazing. However, with Focus Fire, it is absolute garbage and should never be touched. Like I said, that's just my personal opinion, but Focus Fire just pretty much ruins any auto rifle in my opinion. I don't know. If you guys like it, tell me why in the comment section below. You might actually make a good case. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video and share it on your social medias. It lets me know that you are enjoying the content that I'm producing and helps my channel grow further. If you have received this weapon, make sure you tell me what roll you got on it on the comment section below. I'm very interested to see who can get the best roll for the weapon, and I like just seeing what kind of luck you guys have. So definitely do that. If you haven't seen the videos on screen, make sure you check those out because they are fairly similar to this video, and I hope you enjoy them too. And finally, make sure to subscribe for more Destiny content, and I will see you guys in my next video.